Starting. Recording.
Start.
What are you?
Recording. Start.
You're the one we just saw.
Start.
I don't need you. I don't need you. I do need you.
Austria.
Austria! Hey everybody, welcome back to another Eurovision video. You've joined us in Plaidlandia.
Plaidland.
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 If you're brand new here, welcome to our chaotic home. Join the party. We are just here reacting to Eurovision songs for the very first time without any prior knowledge of content, context, or style. We're giving our basic first thoughts.
Basic.
We will absolutely go listen to these songs more, and we will take part in the general Eurovision pre-show culture before the actual events begin. In the meantime, we're going to be reacting to Austria's entry for 2025. The performer is JJ.
Ooh.
The song's called Wasted Love. Any impressions that we think we're going to get?
In my head, when I saw this, I kept thinking of wasted with an I, like wasted, and now there is no reason for this. There
Like
is
a
zero
love belt.
Like a love belt. Yeah, I don't know, but now I really want like one of those like tuxes that have the short front and the long tux, like jacket part. I don't know why. There's no reason for this, guys, but like wasted love. I don't know.
I think that
Keep it around your middle.
I think they're going to have LED screens with clips from the original Grand Theft Auto, where like you get killed and it says wasted.
Sure.
Yeah,
It could happen.
It's going to be a thing.
It could happen. I should also mention that this is not a live performance. This is an official music video.
Okay.
So.
Oh, so we get a smash cut to the original Grand Theft Auto. Awesome.
Definitely.
Better.
I think this is a response to Roxanne's Alcohol You. That this is the other person in that matchup, and JJ is responding how the wasted love worked out for them.
Yeah, how'd that
You
go?
only love me when you're wasted.
I think that this song is actually going to be very upbeat. It's going to be a silly little jaunty number.
Ooh.
Is it going to be like Tainted Love, but not
Wasted love.
Yeah, that's what I
If
have
at
in my
any
head.
point during the song we have a blump blump.
that would be genius.
Genius.
To get a little reference
like a
to Tainted Love in
Quick
there.
little wink.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
I don't think that's going to happen, but
Probably not.
We're going to find out for real. You guys ready to see what they actually brought this year?
Yes, please.
All right, let's do it. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's very... Okay.
Is that a forest of snow or clouds?
Clouds. I mean, so far it's a response to Roxanne.
So high. Boat.
Do we think that's actually water?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Rain.
No.
Oh.
Goodness.
Okay.
I was not expecting it to go higher.
Yeah.
That is a huge paper boat.
See, now I'm really sad this isn't live.
Yeah, same.
Is that because you get a chance to like see how they perform on?
Absolutely, yeah.
You're not going far in that paper boat.
No. Not against the wind.
All sets it gigantic.
That's a heck of a range.
Is it your boat can find my heart? I'm not quite sure on that lyric.
Keeps getting higher.
Yeah.
They're gonna do one higher than that for sure.
Oh, that doesn't count. That doesn't count either.
No.
Wait. Is this the other Roxanne song?
Oh, the boat's damaged.
Amnesia? Is that what's that rock?
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
when they were in
the
the theater
video-
with the people touching them at the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the same video at the very end there.
And also, didn't the music video for that one start with her like on a bench in the dark? I don't know.
I can't remember at this point.
What do you
Okay,
like?
thanks.
What do you love about it? Tell us all the things.
I really like that part at the end where
The floaty bit.
Well, it happened during the floaty bit, but it was like the
The
yeah.
techno.
Yeah, I really like that. I like that it kind of made it sound really different at that
Mhm.
point, and
Yeah.
that was my favorite part.
Please tell us, because you wrote all the things.
I did write all the things. They're not like all of the things. Yeah, standy outy bits. I like the transition. I like the staging. It's a music video, so it's not really staging. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely going to be fog machines actually on stage because I feel like the forest scene will
Oh, yeah.
like I want that to come into play. And then you have the water, which I feel like is also important, not just like, oh, I'm floating the boat. Okay, cool. You could do that with the like top down LED like stage like they've done in the past. But also like, I mean, they have the rain. I don't think we can rain on everybody though, can
We
I
have
want
had
it.
no. We can. I mean, depending on the venue, it's highly dependent on the venue itself.
Sure.
But for
Wasn't there rain for Euphoria?
what was that?
Euphoria
Euphoria was
Yes.
very dark, but yeah, I think there was. But also there was a lot of water for Only Teardrops,
Okay.
and there was
Yeah.
like
So yeah, I feel like
there's been ways to get wet performers.
yeah, so I think like the flow of the music video itself, I really want to see how it transitions to stage because I think that it might be a little tricky, but it could be done very, very well to where it conveys all of that like emotion and the peace and solace, but also like the ominence, and then transitioning into the turbulence and storm and down into the okay acceptance. Yeah, I feel like it could be done.
Okay, well that's deep and meaningful. What I wanna see is I wanna see him float a boat across stage, follow the boat, and then when you get to the end of the stage, the lead singer of Rasmus comes out in a yellow slicker with balloons. That's what I want to see. Anyway, I liked most everything about this. I like that we have an operatic song. I think that's always appropriate to have somewhere in Eurovision. I again love Leah. I agree. I love the visual concepting. It's I would listen to this.
I
Yeah.
would not listen to this regularly.
I am
Well, what
so
do you like about
surprised.
it?
I literally had a note
I
down
just
here
wrote
about
it-
John's
just the
tears,
end. Yeah.
and I just
Oh,
was like,
it's
I
not
am-
the same.
I am
It's
a
not
little
John
surprised.
Tears?
It's not John's
It's not that
tears.
serious.
it says that, but also like, I mean, it's
That's like the best thing he has going for
It's
him
in
is
the
he's not
vein.
John's tears.
What did you like about it, Tyler?
I love his range in this, like
Uh.
not only in the like actual like octave ranges, but also in the the differences in the operatic sections and the kind of art song sections, and the just that contrast, and then we get that that EDM break at the end, which is essentially perfectly placed. Right. If you had done that like in the middle of the song, I don't think it would have pulled it off. I kind of wanted more of it, but I'm like, I can't imagine a place where it would have been better placed. You know, like I'm like that's a great breakdown. I like that transition to that where it kind of like speeds up the end. I don't know. I liked that bit.
I feel like that's a fine line to walk. So
yeah, it's not easy to do that in this kind of a song. So maybe you seem to potentially disagree, but.
Well, I could see it if they like went in and out of the EDM section.
Oh, sure. Like if there was like a
That would be cool.
like a bridge,
Yeah. 'Cause
like
I
a
felt
bridge
the-
and a bridge too.
I felt like there wasn't enough of it.
Yeah.
Like, it came in a little too late for me.
Yeah, like I don't.
It's a nice climax, but like
I guess.
it's kind of I don't know.
Yeah, to me, like you can't. I guess if you brought it back out, like you couldn't bring it in the middle and then just be that through the whole song. It would ruin the song.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
like.
you
I
could
think-
certainly do peekaboos in the beginning, like to build to it. Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm not. I don't know.
But yeah, like I do like that in there. I would like to see more of it, but like it was a nice drop.
I think the only thing that I wasn't a big fan of was not something that's changeable, and unfortunately, and that's like the tone of his voice. It's a little bit more piercing than I sonically enjoy. And I think at that pitch, especially, like some people will be turned off by that because it will be more like nails in your skull than a beautiful sonic cloud. A lot of clouds going on, a lot of smooth things in the visuals, but the voice itself was very piercing. And I think after time, people will be like, "Oh."
So, question. Could that potentially be in like post processing? Like with them playing with the
don't think
levels,
all of
or
it
do you
was.
think like
Really?
live?
I
I think
wasn't getting that it was a processing thing.
for me, it was specifically in the chorus. Like
Mm.
in the verses, it was okay, but
Mhm.
once it got to the chorus,
Which was a lot higher pitched.
yeah, I was like,
Hmm.
I want to like it, but
Yeah.
I don't really like that tone, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And I fear that it will be even harder to control live.
Yeah.
And it might, I don't know.
It gave the
I
impression
guess-
of more strain during the choruses.
Yeah, like it didn't seem easy.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be light and flowing and
Right.
seem very easy, but it didn't seem easy.
And it's impressive regardless.
Yeah.
But you want it to be impressive. Part of what's impressive is that it makes the listener think that it's super easy for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's kind of my only negative.
Mhm.
Yeah. Any other didn't quite hit in the right spot? Thoughts?
I don't have a didn't hit in the right. I
Okay.
have one more thought.
Yeah,
about
go for
that.
it. Do it. Think.
So like I'll find out in the performance and or listening to the song 3 or 4 more times. Who knows? I might listen more. Who knows? But at the very end, so yeah, we see him like go through the water. He's drowning. Blah de blah.
Mhm.
The very last portion of that scene is either a series of people catching him, or they are the ones who are pulling him down.
And you're not sure which it is.
Yeah,
Maybe you're not meant to know which it is.
I kind of feel
Ooh.
like it's probably the latter because of the wasted love thing. I want more of the former, but yeah,
Around the waist.
wear it around the middle. I mean, food is the way to your heart, or your stomach is the way to your heart, or something, dot, dot, dot. I don't know. But yeah, I found that interesting because it wasn't initially very clear cut for me.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone have lyric insights? Because I got distracted by the voice that I couldn't focus on the lyrics.
I was, for the most part, picking up the lyrics, and then at some point I just stopped, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have to like really try this whole song if I'm gonna pick out the lyrics.
And to
And
be fair,
that's-
it is
it's a
hard to
first
have
listening.
good diction when it's that high.
Yeah, because you're trying to get the vowels where you need them to be, and that's your primary goal when you're
Yeah.
up in that range.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I didn't get.
I'm not a lyrics
Specific.
person, so
Right. We
Yeah.
didn't expect you
I'm
to
the
have all the answers.
non-vocalist.
What do you think they should do for Eurovision? You had some staging
That was my
ideas.
initial staging thoughts. Yeah, I feel like this could play so well. And I just feel like the whole entire song is built off of that because I feel like the lyrics, whereas I'm not going to be the one to sit and convey them to you, as I was listening and taking that all in, and I don't know the lyrics, I'm going to go back to it. I felt like everything was so incredibly tied together and very, very well that if that doesn't translate well on stage, I don't know that the song itself is going to hold up.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I have high
Yeah.
hopes. I have high
It's
hopes.
really
I really
risky.
I don't know what the national performance deal that got them there. If there's a
I don't
video
think they had one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
A lot of countries, especially the ones that pick toward the end, don't do a national final.
okay. Yeah.
just
So
a release.
I feel like
I could be wrong.
there is really good staging in the semifinals that it could stand a chance.
Yeah.
But that's about the best I got. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think this will get. I think this will do well in the semifinal. I think that. I think he's gonna do well on stage.
Mhm.
I don't know. It doesn't strike me that the video was over processed. So
Yeah.
I didn't get a lot of artifacts out of that or anything in vocal processing. So mostly natural voice, I suspect, and there's not going to be a ton of dancing, so that shouldn't interfere with anything.
It could have some
You need
ballet
some,
stuff going on.
It might
Swirly. As
have
long as the
to
dancing is
have-
swirly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's not going to be doing a ton of dancing.
Yeah.
So I'm saying
Not
from a
undulating.
vocal support standpoint, it
Gotcha.
shouldn't lose it. And then I would love to see, and I don't have any good reasoning for this, but I would love to see that somewhere in there, from this, we get to keep that kind of falling thing, but that it's a really tall, that he performs at least a good chunk of the song from a really tall
And then
platform,
falls?
and then falls from it
In
on
slow-mo.
tables in a slow motion
Like
thing
he did.
while
Oh, sure.
singing.
That would be cool if there was effects with the projection that makes it look like he's
Yeah.
falling, but he's actually
Yeah.
staying put.
That would make
And a
for
lot
a
of people
really
will
cool
do that with the LED floor.
reaction.
Like
Uh-huh.
lay on the floor and then the LED projection on the floor makes it look
seem-
like you're falling into
very
the floor.
high platform
You could do both.
coming off and
Hit the floor and just keep
slow
going.
motion dropping. It's probably hard to sing while doing that. But I believe in you, JJ.
If you're trying
do
to
it.
hold yourself up, yeah. It's harder to do it if you're on one of those really tall poles.
Oh no.
Oh,
From
But
Australia.
it's been done.
that'd be great.
I think I have really high hopes for this stage presence wise. I feel like I got the impression that I'm going to be very engaged. The part I am concerned about is the vocals,
Yeah.
just having solid
Yep.
support.
Yep. So we'll find out,
Someday.
obviously. Any final thoughts on this one? Okay. Well,
I expect a really, really elaborate costume.
yes, obviously. Duh.
Overall, I am very surprised that I like this song.
Ooh.
I would typically not like this very ballady kind of thing
Sure.
going on. It's a little bit of a kind of a driving ballad, but still not typical thing that I would be into. But I'm into this song. I like it.
And he hated John's tears.
What if
Yeah, because I don't like John Steers' voice.
they brought the shirt boat to this one?
Whoa. Oh my goodness. If we combine this with Shirt Boat,
We are
I'm
always just
I'm gonna
waiting
fly
to see
to
Shirt
Europe
Boat
to
again.
vote.
I think it should be all
Not
of
that I
the
have to, but I'm gonna
performers.
do it anyway.
All the performers are in different sides of the stage, and then slowly they're coming together, and at the very end, it's shirt boat.
Oh, it'd be so
This
glorious.
is totally fine with me.
Oh, man. Why are we not being hired to do this?
Can we get a fiddle on the Sherp boat?
What? We don't need a fiddle.
This
not
song
every-
doesn't need a fiddle.
It's Eurovision.
Does it need techno fiddle?
Yes. Techno fiddle on the boat, on the Sherp boat at the end.
Techno waffle frisbees. All right, anyway, we're losing it. We're going to go. Thank you for joining us as always. Let us know how this song is hitting you this year, and we'll be back with another one. Until then, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.